In today's video, we are going to look at Kai Sotto and what he needs to do in the future to become an unstoppable basketball player. This is not going to be a video about potential or anything like that, just some of the things that he needs to do to basically make the NBA and be an impact player in that league. So let's get down, let's check out Kai Sotto. So obviously, if you are a player yourself who's a center, these are going to be tips for you too. First off, being able to time shots like this and get these blocks is going to be very important, and that needs to continue for Kai Sotto. Being able to time blocks is really not all that hard. Coming off of this screen, there's this player who is attacking the basket. He picks up the ball, takes one step and two step. Now, on that second step, you as a center need to be able to get up there and get these blocks. And if Kai Sotto can continue to do this, he's going to be a very good defensive player. Also, being able to disrupt passes is going to be something that is very important, but also to be very aggressive on trying to block shots without getting the foul, but also aggressive to try to get these rebounds where he disrupts those passes is going to be important too. Also, being able to not jump for shot fakes is something that needs to continue. Sometimes Kai Sotto does get caught up in that kind of a defensive situation, and he will sometimes get caught up with getting fouls. He got the foul here because he lowered his arm to try to block this shot and got that player's arm. He needs to be able to rotate much faster. If there's a player who is attacking baseline, he needs to be in that spot right away with a player who is coming down to try to help out his position himself. And he just did not get in position fast enough to be able to get that block, and of course they did call the foul. So he needs to be able to rotate much faster. That is a key for all centers. However, crashing the board hard like we see here is also going to be very important, and getting tip slams is going to really elevate his game. Now, coming off of these screens that we see here, he should have taken that shot. He did not have a player anywhere close to him to block that shot, but instead he decided to drive to the basket, get the assist, and I commend him to get that assist too. That is fantastic. He drew the extra defender. He was able to get that layup. However, he could have easily taken that three, and at the NBA level, that needs to be taken, because if the defense is not going to be trying to defend your three, or at least contest your three, they're going to allow you to take that shot all day long. They're going to cut off these driving lanes, and you're not going to be able to make those drives as easily. NBA players are much bigger and stronger and faster. So being able to hit these threes is going to be very, very important for Kai Sotto, because what's going to happen, yes, this is the NBL, and this player was closing out. It was not exactly great closeout defense. However, in the NBA, if you don't take that shot off of the initial pass, these players are going to be sitting back here and they're going to be letting you chuck up that shot. And I'm going to tell you right now, after receiving that pass and going for that shot fake, if you decided to then shoot the ball after, it's going to take you out of rhythm and you're going to be missing a lot more shots than you'd be making. So you're better off saying, okay, I've got the space, I just need to take that shot. You need to be more aggressive on the three-point line. But here he was able to get that pass anyways. And going back to the defense, being able to rotate and block shots is important, but this is a very, very risky play at the NBA level, because yes, while this player is going to be taking that shot or that layup, in the NBA, that offensive player is going to be going into your body if you are trying to run along with him, and that is going to get you in foul trouble at the NBA level. I really like what we see here. This is very, very important, being able to really fight for that rebound, grabbing that ball, and then finally going up strong with two hands. That should have been something that started the entire thing. He shouldn't have waited for the second shot opportunity. What he should have done is get that ball and went straight up into the dunk. He was slightly not really balanced. His body was slightly away from the rim, trying to get that contact, and that player went straight up. They're not going to call that in the NBA either. It's not a foul. What he needs to do is to get super wide, get that foot in between the foot or feet of that player there, and to go up strong for the dunk. But instead, he did did get it the second time around. He got that foot in between his feet, and he was able to go up with two hands strong, but he needs to start like that. He can't just finish like that. Basically, what we see here is what he should have done in the first place. Get that ball. You're underneath the rim. You're 7 foot something, 7'3", 7'4". You need to go up with two hands. You need to be able to dunk that, and that was a great possession there. This is what you need to do as a big man. In this next clip, we have a player who's driving and Kai Sotto who's cutting from the weak side, and this is great court vision, being able to notice that, hey, I've got a lane because my guy is playing help defense, so I need to be able to cut. This guy should have rotated down, but either way, that is a fantastic court vision to be able to do that. Yes, he did finish the basket. However, I'm going to tell you right now, with him cutting to the rim, when he has a player who's trying to contest that dunk or that shot, if you are cutting weak side, you cannot go up with your feet together like this. This gives you no power, which is why he had to finish with contact like this. If he was to get this ball and have a long penultimate step with his foot landing somewhere in this region, he would have been able to really absorb that contact a lot better if that left foot was about there or there, and he was able to maybe an inch or two more vert. He could have actually slammed it on him. I'm going to tell you right now, he could have had probably an inch or two more vertical, and he could have absolutely postered that guy hard. However, he didn't go up strong. He went up with 2 feet, with 2 hands, but his feet were too close together. That does not give you enough power or balance to be able to slam it on somebody, and he could have easily slammed it on that guy. He did, yes, however, get the layup. I'll give it to him. However, if you want to make the NBA, you're going to need to go up with more power, and a wider stance is going to do that for you. Now, Kai Sotto is really good at going off of 1 foot, but he really needs to be able to work on going off 2 feet. Yes, again, he made the basket. I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm just going to say things that he could have done here instead, which was he could have taken 1 dribble and taken a lot longer steps. I understand that he was looking to try to fake that DHO. I understand that. However, he could have taken this last dribble and went straight in, got his foot in between the feet of that defender, and did a quick jump stop or hop step towards the key. This could have given him more balance to be able to get to that rim, and yes, he did finish with a very hard shot, but if he was to go straight into this player, create that space, create that contact, and he could have even had a potential for a left-hand shot off the backboard. Yes, he's ambidextrous. He could have finished that a lot better. However, that shot there would have probably not happened in the NBA. You probably would not have been able to get position like this on an NBA center, especially at Kai Sotto's age. He is not strong enough to be able to finish a shot like that in the NBA. He's going against bigger men, and because of that, going strong 2-foot jump stop into that defensive player could have easily got him an and 1 basket. I am very happy to see stuff like this where he gets these tip slams. This is something that a lot of younger players would have maybe landed first to go up for the dunk. If you're a younger player, this is definitely something you need to do, especially if you're big. If you can dunk that ball, if you're 7 feet tall, you're 6'10" or 6'6", you need to be able to finish like this, finish strong, 2 hands on the alley-oops. That's going to get you a lot more baskets. I hope that this video helps you become a better basketball player. By critiquing really good professional players, we can all become better, even them. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.